Okay, hello Sister Bowman. This is my introductory lesson assignment. Today I'll be teaching Wyatt, and you can take a seat at the piano if you want. Okay, so for this lesson, I know you said you don't have much background in piano, but we'll just be going over, so what are music notes, what is a scale, what are whole steps, what are half steps, and also how to build a chord, and then how to play a simple song. So hopefully by the end of this, you'll be able to play something simple. So the first part we'll go over is what the musical alphabet is. Are you familiar with that very much?
I believe so, because it would be about the same as the bass.
Yeah.
So
of course.
You have A through G, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then back to A.
Yes. No, that's very true, yeah. And that's something nice is that once you even hear people that learn one instrument, it's easier to learn another instrument.
Yes.
So we'll kind of just jump into it. So we'll start on middle C. That is this note right here. So middle C, you can kind of think of this as like your home ground. There you go. Yep. So same here. So right now we're just going to pay attention to the white keys to make things more simpler. So if this note here is C, this one would be D, E, F, G, A, C, and then it repeats. Yeah. But yeah, so yes. Yeah, and that's what we call an octave, which I don't know if you know that, but so let's see.
No. I lost it, but
Yeah. Well, okay. So we'll go back. So C is right here. So that one's C. Which note?
my hands can't reach it.
No, you're good. Well, I'll kind of quiz you a little bit like this. So this one's C. Which note would be E?
This one's C.
Okay. Which note would be A? Yep. And then try and find F. Good job. Okay. And I know for me personally, you start just knowing it right off the bat and where you're on a piano. But after the 2 E, after the 3 black keys, it's B. So sometimes you can use that.
It's got like a pattern.
If it's in the corner of your eye, you can use that as an anchor point to know where to play.
So this would be B.
Mm-hmm. Or no. Yes, it's B.
That would be E.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of like a pattern.
It is a pattern. Yeah, actually, yeah, because it repeats each part. So like C, C, C.
Yes.
C. So right before every 2 is a C, even down there as well. Okay. So then going on. So what's the difference? White keys and black keys. So black keys are your sharps and flats. It does depend on what key you're in, but that's how we'll think about it in this lesson. So C, D, C, C sharp, D. So it helps bridge in between it. So in the key of C, it'll be D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. If that makes sense. I don't know if you have any questions with that.
Is it C sharp, D sharp, B?
Or that one.
No, D, E.
Close.
Oh wait, F.
Yes, there you go.
F sharp, G sharp. So okay.
Yeah, and so on. Yeah. So they're really not too complicated. Some people can get scared away from them. We won't mess with them too much in this lesson, but that's the concept of the black keys and what their role is in music. So we'll go over do you know what a musical scale is? I mean, you probably have some familiarity with the things. Maybe? Okay, well, we'll go refresh it for you. So we'll look at the C again. So one thing really neat about the C scale on a piano is it doesn't use any of the black notes. Other keys, they normally go into it because they have flats and sharps, but C has all naturals, which means all white keys. So I'll show you how to do it properly. So you're gonna have your thumb on C. There you go. So you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, C, D, E, and then your thumb will go under C, D, E, F. So we'll try it again. So C, D, E, then your thumb, F, G, yeah, and then you'll just go up after that one. So thumb, G, A, E, C. So C, D, E, under F, G, A, E, C.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, I like that. Let's try that again. So C, D, under this one, and then this finger will go here, your ring, and then pinky.
Okay.
Yeah. And then try and go down. So it'll be the same in reverse. So then cross again. Yeah. So pinky here. And then cross to your third finger right here. Or this one right here. And then also, I was kind of getting at myself. So your hand, they have numbers on them. So your thumb is 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's actually really important. So you do your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I say go to your 3, that means go to your index. Go to your 1 is your thumb.
Alright.
So let's try one more time. We'll go up and then we'll go down. So there you go. Yeah, you're getting it. Okay, so let's see here. So also with the scale, there's the concept of a whole step and a half step, which goes similar with the black keys. So C to D is a whole step because it skips a note. Half step is the note right next to it. So B to C is a half step, E to F is a half step, F to F sharp is a half step. But the moment you bridge, that's a whole step. Those are all whole steps. Could you show me a whole step from C? Yeah, and then a half step. Yeah, and try it on A as well. And then half step as well. And then one more on E. The whole step. Yeah, there you go. Now half step. Perfect. Nice. Wow, you're actually catching on like really fast. Okay. So let me see. Let me double check where we're at on here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, identify the notes. You're doing good there. Did our scale. I guess we'll start jumping into chords. So a chord is based off of 3 notes. 3 notes make a chord, and we use the whole step and half step to figure out these chords. So the order is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. You don't have to memorize that, but there is a method behind how you form them. But we'll just jump on doing C chord. So put your thumb on C. Okay, and then you're gonna put it on a 3. So E, and then your thumb or your pinky will go on G. Put it all once, and that's your chord. just have one block between it. And one thing really cool with the C scale is that shape and hand form can be used on all of them. So C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, B diminished, and then C. So try and do the C shape again. There you go. Perfect. Okay. And then try and do a G chord. So you go to the G note on your thumb, and then you do this, and your pinky. There you go, yeah. Try and do what we call is, or actually I'll explain it first. So you know that there's minor chords and there's major chords. Major, minor, they have a different feel to it, and that's usually kind of when we start using these ones. But in a scale, so your one is your C, major, minor, major, 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 minor, and then diminished, and then major. So in the key of C, when I tell you to play D minor, you still keep the same chord shape. Now if I said play a D major, you go up that half step to make it a major. So so play the C major chord, like how I showed you before. And then your pinky, yep. Now play a D minor. And it'll be same shape as when you did C. So your thumb will be on D, and then you do the space, like that. Pinky right here. So that's a D minor.
So you got a major.
Yeah, so in the key, so when you're playing in C, you'll only use the white notes.
Okay.
So let's try F. We'll probably spend a little bit of time on this. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Let's try G. Perfect. And then, so now one cool, if you want to make any chord, it's all patterns. So any chord you want to make a minor, you just drop the 3 a half step. See how it changes that, the value of that. So C minor. Some of them are different, like how I said with D minor, it's actually the opposite. You go up that half step instead to make it a major because it's already a minor. F minor, you drop that half step. Okay. I don't know, am I moving too fast, or does that make sense? Okay, so play G again. Perfect. Now try and make it a minor, which meant you would have to drop which note down a half step. Okay, here. So this one's your G. So the 3, your middle note, is what changes if it's a major or minor. So you drop this one down one. And then play the major, a minor. There you go. Now try C, a C chord, C major. Try and make that a minor. You catch on very fast, so this is really good. Yeah, minor. Okay, and then let's see. We can try this with something else. Okay. Let's see. Check that over here. Start our song. This should be pretty simple. I'm halfway through our lesson right now. So let's try Amazing Grace. It's a pretty simple and straightforward song. Um, so this, you're familiar with chord charts. Yes. So on this guy, we'll be using some chords we went over already.
Alright.
So yeah, so we'll start with C. One more down. Oh wait, look at just this one right here.
Yeah, this one.
Yes. So that one's actually an F.
Oh, this one.
Yes. So you go down to the thumb here.
Oh, because it's 3, yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
So just go through each chord. Then F, sweet, then back to C. Say the wretch like and C and G. This one. And then back to the C. So it's A minor and G, and then back to C, the 1. There we go, yeah. One thing you can think here to be faster in the transition to A minor to G, everything just moves down one white key. Flying so now I see.
A's right here.
G, and then back to the 1, which is C. C, yeah. Okay, so let's try it again. So, amazing grace, how.
That's not.
One more up. There you go. Sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now. You're good. You're doing. Yeah. This one right here. There you go. Okay. Yeah. And then back to C. A, and then A minor. G. And then C. Perfect. Okay, let's try and work on going in between chords a little bit. So play the C chord for me. Okay. And then play F. So this one. Yeah. And then back on the C chord. There we go. So what I want us to try and do, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just repeat. Alright, so let's try that. So we can take it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is right here. And remember, F is right below the 3 group. right there, like how F is right before the 3, G is right above that one. At least that helps me remember. So let's try the C again.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. This is a lot. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, G. 1, 2, 3, C. F, yeah.
This G.
Now let's try to A minor, which is right here. There you go. Then do G, which is just, and back to A minor. Okay, and G. So then with this one you can think about, so like when you do the A minor, and then when you go to the G, you just move down 1. A minor, let's try that. So A minor, up a little bit. Start on this one right here with your thumb. Close. Try to put your thumb on this one right here. And then this one, and this one. There we go. Try the G, which you just go down 1 note. And then use your pinky. There you go. Then back to A minor. 2, 1, 2. And then let's try the F without 1 more. Just go down a note. F. And then go up to G. Up 1 note. Yeah. A minor is up 1 note. And G, slide down 1. Slide down 1 F. And G. Okay, A minor, up 1. Perfect. Okay, let's try. Let me check this again because I don't want to go over on it. Okay, yeah, we're good. So let's try and do this again from the top on Amazing Grace.
Okay.
And I'll play it with you as well. So 1, 2, 3, Amazing Grace. And then how and F. How sweet the sound that saves and sings.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine then.
Okay.
G. Okay.
Alright, let's start from the beginning again. So 1, 2, 3. So amazing grace. I'm gonna do it multiple times. How and F sweet. Your thumb. There you go. There you go. Sweet. we'll take it slow as well, and we'll go through it. We have about 4 minutes left. So we'll start here. So start in the C. And over here, I'm just going to be doing what we call an octave, and I'll be playing the same note as you. So, okay, so C. There you go. Okay. So, you're using your left hand, and try and use your right hand for those shapes. So try C. There you go. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay, so from the top. So, let me see if we have a little bit more time. I'll have you try. Ooh, we got 2 minutes, so we'll try it real quick. I'll let you try it. So obviously this might take some time to get both hands in the mix, but for your left hand, for C, you're gonna do your pinky on C, and then your thumb is gonna go on C. So, and then do the C chord on your right hand. Yeah, pinky, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, now go to an F chord on this hand, and then remember where the F note is down here, so you're going to slide all the way down. There you go.
Right here.
Yep. There you go. And then back to the C chord.
Right here.
So there, and then your thumb over here. There you go. And you can notice, you see how this note, and this note are all the same. Go to F. Yeah. Let me see again. I think we'll wrap up our lesson today. I think you made good progress. You learned the difference between black notes, white notes, what notes are in a scale, what is a C major scale, also how to make a chord, and how to implement them in some song. So, yay, good job, Wyatt. Thank you. Bye, Sister Bowman.